I'm talking to the guy. The guy's a really small guy, a really nice guy. I'm talking to him, and so 2 days go by, 3 days go by. I'm in the gym, and the gym is surrounded with cops, like squat. They're surrounded, and the cop sergeant wanted to talk to me. And I said, what the hell did I do? Who ass did I grab last night? I didn't know what happened, but then I said to myself, thinking, hey, if I grab somebody's ass, it wouldn't be the feds coming to get me. It would be some rinky-dink cop or some lawyer, you know?
Right.
And so I said,
The ass police.
yeah. So I came outside and I was talking to the guy, and he showed me the picture of me and the guy because it was on his website. And he said, do you know this gentleman? And I said, well, sir, I don't know. I was promoting a fight. If I must have said something to him, if I offended him, I'm sorry. I didn't even do that. And he said, no, he liked you, Mr. Tyson. He didn't like the 28 people that he shot and the 8 that he killed.
I want people that listen to my videos to keep doing what they're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. It's not right. What you're doing is not right, and you know it's not right. But at least you're getting something out of it. Because if I compare myself to you, to get something out of nothing, to get something out of nothing. I've been trying to get something out of nothing. I want people that listen to my videos to keep doing what they're doing. What you're doing is not right, and you know it's not right. But at least you're getting something out of it. I've been trying to get something out of nothing.
Today, I want to talk about depression. Depression is something that a lot of people go through. Recently, I was viewing a spiritualist content and it was disturbing in a sense because the content, it showed two people. One was the individual that was the social media character, and one was the true individual. And a true individual I saw was a hurt human being. Sometimes people can put up a facade as though they are big and tough and they're happy, or they're the happiest people in the world. The reality is, some of these people are the saddest people in the world. One thing about depression is that it has a cause. From a spiritual perspective, I'm saying this. I don't want to get into psychology, things of that nature, because I'm not a psychologist. From a spiritual perspective, a person that suffers from depression is an individual we can consider as an empath. This person absorbs so much from their environment. These people can be the happiest one moment, and then they go into one environment and now they come up as the saddest person ever. See, the thing is, society, the Western world, will never tell you that, hey, maybe you need to start protecting your energy. Maybe you need to start protecting your aura. Maybe you need to avoid certain places. See, I'm not going to down talk how Western psychologists and they do their thing, rather I say. But what I will say from a spiritual perspective is that you need to be conscientious of where you place yourself, where you go. See, an analogy that I can give to certain people who do not understand this is for you spiritual people that may smoke marijuana to get, how can I say this, connected to spirit. When you do these things, most of the time you're in a spiritual place where you're away from negative people in negative environments. Why? Because you do not want to absorb that when you're in that state, because it will be intensified and you'll feel it. See, this is an artificial experience in comparison to a person who is naturally vulnerable like that. See, with depression will tell you all, I would say this, when that mood comes over you, your thoughts become warped. Your thoughts that cross your mind begins to play on you. And this is why certain people do the things that they do, because when they're going through this mood, their thoughts begin to go from positive to negative. And this is all they can see. It's like putting on glasses. What you have to realize when you're going through this state as a person suffering at the moment is that these are not your thoughts. How you feel is not how you truly feel. When you're able to separate your mind from your feelings, you can observe what's happening. And when you observe what's happening, now you can say, I need to get this off of me. I need to make a change. See, when you're in the moment of depression, you're not thinking about what can I do to get out of this state. You're entertaining all the thoughts that come to you, or excuse me, your thoughts, you're entertaining the feelings that you feel, rather I say. And as you're entertaining these feelings, you begin to think on the negative. In moments like this is when you have to run and do your la vie tête. You have to cleanse yourself spiritually. And one thing you'll realize after you do this is that depression, the feeling that you had is no longer there. That's just one avenue. Sometimes you may have to put your l'esprit de Dieu on before you leave the house to block negative things from coming in. See, some of you guys leave the house and you don't have no protection on whatsoever. And then you absorb all this stuff and then you wonder why you're feeling the way you feel. When you leave your home, you have to put on the armor of God. Whatever system you practice, you have to take from that whatever it has to offer for your well-being and put that on as you leave that door. Some people say you should do a la vie tête yearly. This is bullshit to me. You should be doing your la vie tête every time you step out and step into your home. Cleanse yourself daily, not yearly. So you mean to tell me that for you traditional vaudouisans, you mean to tell me that a person is supposed to walk around for a whole year with all this baggage and spiritual dirt for a year? Some people, they cannot deal with depression. This is why some people take their own lives.
Death is an entity that no one can contain and control.